I do breaststroke, and I do it, but I don't, I've always liked to just bring my head up straight and breathe. I know you're supposed to go, but then that way, I sometimes you inhale wetness, you get the chlorine water in your mouth. I don't like that. So my favorite stroke, breaststroke. What about you?
My favorite stroke?
Mm-hmm.
It's the jackhammer.
Alright, hey, it's recording and we're feeding in and we are here. Welcome to the Ness podcast. I'm Spenny, joined as usual by my co-host Alexander the Great, the founder of Ness Culture. And this Ness Culture hoodie is keeping me nice and dry and comfortable and warm in the very, very rainy, wet weather we're having this week. What's our Ness today, buddy?
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
But after you do that...
Actually, no, fuck that. Subscribe and like.
Yeah, subscribe and like. And what is our Ness?
Well, I was listening to a song, and it said it never rains in Southern California. And I thought that reminded me a lot of Northern California.
Really?
Until today.
Yeah.
And since today is such a crazy, unlikely, rainy, fucking crazy weather, water dropping from the sky, Chicken Little day, I just think it's only right because I stepped in a puddle earlier for us to do WetNESS.
Perfect. Hey, wetness all around me, true, but I'm no island.
Peninsula, maybe.
Nice.
I was like, what? Hold on, I know this. Peninsula, maybe. Yeah.
So, yeah, wetness. I guess I'll get the definition pulled up here. Let me find the wetness definition here.
Oh, man, I can show you some wetness.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, no diddy.
No diddy.
Okay,
but
so wetness, I got it here on Cambridge, which, by the way, Cambridge, what the hell is going on with all these ads on your website? We got parrots, take your vocabulary of a parrot and a snail. We got some Russia, whatever. Do better. Anyways, wetness. The state of containing or being covered with water or another liquid. The wetness of the land they crossed made traveling difficult. The cold wetness she felt on her brow was sweat, not blood. And then rain. Farther east, a narrow band of wetness extended from the Ozark Plateau into the northeast. And in the UK, the fact of a person having a weak character... Edmund, a secret love, could never be suspected of wetness.
Did you just switch up your voice? It's because of the Cambridge Dictionary?
Well, no, it's UK slang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what it's like. It says a fact of a person having a weak character. Her secret love could never be suspected of wetness. I think we'll probably move away from that. But yeah, so wet. It's wet. It's wet out here. It's been so wet. I've been having to drive like hella far, and there's just like so much traffic because like people get in accidents, and then you get past the accident, and then people are just driving so aggressively, and it's
they
like,
were driving.
No, they were wetting, I guess.
Wetting. There we go.
Yeah.
You gotta stay on topic, bro.
I know.
They were wetting with no driving, no dry.
How you
just wet.
How you feeling about this weather? How you feeling about all the wetness out there?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard it was going to rain, and I didn't have any faith that it would rain, because I don't know if anybody else notices this, but I swear a meteorologist is the only job that you can be wrong 95% of the time and still keep it. Like, what other job can you be wrong that often and still have it?
President.
Okay, so next question.
Yeah.
Good job. Hey, why did you come up with one so fast? How often do you think about this?
It popped into my head.
That was another good one. Good job. Yeah. That was highly impressive.
Yeah. So what the fuck is an atmospheric river?
So I actually know the answer to this. So Spinny, pull it up.
Okay, I'll pull it up so you can show everyone how you know the answer.
Yes.
Okay. What are atmospheric rivers? There's a cool little picture here. It looks like it's like a giant blue ribbon that just goes over the mountains.
No, that's fruit roll up.
Yeah, fruit by the foot, actually, if we're gonna get technical about it.
Motherfucker. Yeah, same difference.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It says relatively long, narrow regions in the atmosphere, like rivers in the sky, that transport most of the water vapor outside of the. I guess I'll just keep going. Outside of the tropics. While atmospheric rivers can vary greatly in size and strength, the average atmospheric river carries an amount of water vapor roughly equivalent to the average flow of water at the mouth of the Mississippi River. Exceptionally strong atmospheric rivers can transport up to 15 times that amount. When atmospheric rivers make landfall, they often release this water vapor in the form of rain or snow. And there's a beautiful picture of, I guess, an atmospheric river. That's what's going on.
Okay. So
is that what's going on right now? Have you been listening and paying attention to the news?
No. Okay, so you said that's an atmospheric river, right?
Yeah.
Well, I heard some other shit. So I told you I already knew what an atmospheric river was because I'm so intelligent and I knew everything, and that's why I had you pull it up because I already knew it.
Yeah, of course.
But I need to ask you a question.
Ask me a question.
What the fuck is a bomb cyclone? Like, I've been hearing that now, and I'm vexed behind that shit.
He moved the body like a cyclone.
That's what.
Yeah, that's a bomb cyclone right there. When she's really moving her body like a cyclone, and the wetness is flowing, and the juices are rolling, and juices is dripping. Well, okay, I actually do know what a bomb cyclone is. I'm gonna look it up right here. What is a bomb cyclone? We often hear a storm system is undergoing bombogenesis, or
what the fuck?
More simply put, is developing into a bomb cyclone. But what exactly do these foreboding weather terms mean? And then it's kind of a long article, but it says, I don't know, it's something out in the ocean, and it gets all big and bomb, and it's a cyclone, and there you go. You got a little spinny, spirally pic there.
So is it just a sissy hurricane?
Yeah, I think it's like a combination. It's the combination of merging of two words, bomb and cyclogenesis. All storms are cyclones, and genesis means creation or beginning. In this case, the bomb refers to explosive development, and altogether the term means explosive storm strengthening. So that's a bomb cyclone. It's just like the cyclone is just being bomb. It's the big bang.
It's bomb diggity.
It's the big bang of wetness.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we got atmospheric rivers. We got bomb cyclone. What the fuck is that?
Oh, he's doing holy shit. That was coming through on the microphone.
Yeah, no, I thought it was coming.
He's doing my landlord's doing his dishwasher up there, I think.
Oh, I thought the water was coming in the building. So I was like,
I thought it was too, because that happened last year, but he fixed whatever it was. I was so scared driving home. I was like, fuck, it's gonna be like I have all the podcasts like plugs out and shit on the floor. Y'all can't see it, but there's just like a hell of electronics on the floor. But he fixed the thing last year
that was terrifying. Yeah. That noise was, hey y'all, wetness. We were terrified of that wetness there. That wetness was almost got us, bro.
It's humanity versus the elements right now.
So now let's figure this out, bro. From the definitions we just got, what's wetter, bro? A bomb cyclone or atmospheric river? What do you think?
I think atmospheric river, because it's like carrying all this. It's like a consistent carrying of all the wetness from like long ranges and then like bringing it to the land, whereas the bomb cyclone is just like the storm forming. It's more the winds, I think, and stuff.
So is that like a prostitute that goes around the country?
Yes.
I'm gonna start calling them atmospheric rivers. They're not. Those are working women. Okay, yeah. They're working women. So they're some of them are bomb cyclones and other ones are atmospheric rivers, but they're bringing the wetness to wherever country, wherever city that you're in, okay? You respect those women and you tip them.
That's traveling wetness.
Traveling wetness, okay? You tip those women. They're hardworking atmospheric rivers bringing their beautiful wetness to your town.
Have you ever enjoyed the services of an atmospheric river?
No.
Neither have I. Moving on.
Okay. Oh, shit. Did I show you that thing in Mexico?
Yeah.
The atmospheric river?
We talked about it last on the Spiciness podcast.
Oh, we did? Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Because
we talked about everything. Yeah.
Google Translate.
Yeah, there was a nice bomb cyclone I met in Mexico.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's bomb cyclones all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as the one-eyed willies. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, as the one-eyed willies will tell you.
Yeah.
So, I heard this fun factoid from a friend of the podcast.
Okay, drop it on me.
Sebastian.
Hey, Sebastian?
Yeah.
Hey, Sebastian, what's up, bro?
Yeah. He told me that Kauai is the wettest place on Earth.
Kawhi hasn't even played in the game this season.
No, the island.
What do you mean? He plays for the Clippers.
I don't know sports.
And the Clipper is a boat, so a boat can get to an island.
I don't get it because I don't know sports, except Shotgun Chef Curry. Shouts out.
Shotgun Chef Curry. Shouts out.
But I don't know sports. I know Kauai, the island. You know, in Hawaii, there's Maui.
You don't know who Kawhi Leonard is?
I don't know.
You never saw the laugh?
No.
I gotta send you the laugh. Kawhi Leonard's fucking laugh is fucking crazy.
That's awesome. I love sports stuff that's like not actually sitting down and watching a sports game, unless it's the Warriors. No, but I Googled this. If Kauai is the wettest place on Earth, and the results that came up says, well, technically no. Kauai is considered very rainy. The wettest place on Earth is typically referred to as Mount Waialeale, a mountain located on the island of Kauai.
Bruh, that sounds like eating pussy.
Waialeale.
Yeah. Oh shit! That's how you get the wetness. What the?
Is someone calling you about wetness? Is this a wet situation?
It's actually Brittany.
Yeah, but
hold on. I'm gonna just fuck with her.
Is
just
she
to
gonna talk about
her.
wetness?
No. Brittany's not gonna talk about wetness.
Why not? She's on the WetNESS podcast, right? Did you answer?
Yeah, I answered. What's up?
I can't hear her, but she's on the WetNESS podcast.
You're on the WetNESS podcast.
She's not coming through on the mic. You gotta put her on speaker.
You said the snow is what? What'd you say, Britt?
I thought I picked two snows that were drastically different.
Oh, she's talking about something she sent to me. Brittany, you on the podcast. You want to talk about wetness?
We're talking about wetness. Hi, Brittany.
Snow is wet. It's enough.
Since snow is wet, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's cold wetness. And Brittany's a snow bunny, so she knows snow.
Oh.
That's a cool term. I've been called that before, too.
Yeah, Spinny's been called a snow bunny before.
Can you call guys that?
So if you're a lady on the streets of Oakland in the middle of the night after a shootout outside a club, you can call a white boy a snow bunny.
Yeah, and that's exactly how it happened.
Where? In the Bay?
No, in Oakland. We were in downtown Oakland in front of New Caribbean, which probably isn't New Caribbean anymore.
No, I don't think it is. Oh, wow. Okay. You learn something new every day. I never heard a guy called that, but all right.
Well, I'm a very wet guy, so that would...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's super wet. Super duper wet.
Super duper wet. Super duper wet. Was that Acktup?
Yeah, Acktup.
It's a deep cut.
Hey, bro, throw me a paper towel.
I think I sent you the second one is my thing, so just check it and tell me, but they kind of look both the same. So
Okay, I guess this is what we're doing now.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'll call you back. We got to get back to podcasting.
all right, peace.
we're
Peace.
live. Bye, Brittany.
Bye.
Oh, is that the freaking laundry thing again? What is happening? It's like, it sounds like it's right there.
I'm saying I don't see any water coming through, so.
Yeah. All right. We're keeping our eyes out. Hey, the WetNESS podcast is an exciting one, as we mentioned. Man versus
What's
elements.
crazy is we've been doing this podcast for a year, and I've never heard that noise.
Yeah.
And then on the wetness episode, we hear wetness coming through the walls.
It could be something outside, like pouring somewhere if it's like dumping out there, but I think that's his dishwasher. I think because his kid is having a bunch of friends over, so he's probably like doing a bunch of dishes so they can mess them all up. So it's the eating pussy mountain. The Waialeale is the wettest place on Earth.
Yeah, I've been there. It's definitely the wettest place I've been.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
I was not too long ago.
really.
Yeah.
It averages.
I mounted it.
Nice.
I mounted
I bet you did, you dirty dog. It's averages about 450 inches of rain per year.
It just made me choke. What?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's violent.
Yeah. Hey,
Where's Portland or Seattle on that list? Because I feel like those places, man.
You're not gonna talk. They just dropped 450 inches on you, and you're not taking it.
Whoa, no, Diddy.
Well,
that is not WetNESS.
It's not WetNESS?
That's not WetNESS. Do not talk to me like that.
Yeah, it sounds like a bit of tearing.
I just dropped 450 inches on you. You're not gonna take that? Don't ever say no shit like that to me again.
In 1982, it says it received a record 683 inches of rain. So you got off lucky on that one, bud.
Oh yeah, man. That's deep dicking right there. That was deep in the WetNESS.
Shouts out Mount Waialeale.
Yeah, I don't know if I get that deep in the WetNESS. Not 683 inches deep. I'm pretty. Hold on, I'm deep in there, but I'm just I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm 600. I don't know if I'm making 600.
You know what?
What?
You don't. There's not winners and losers. It's like you win and you learn, and you learned.
What? I learned my dick isn't 683 inches.
Yeah, 450 is okay.
Yeah. I'm a good 450.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It's rolled up, you guys. Okay. Mm-hmm. I roll it up for the podcast,
like a Fruit Loop atmospheric river. So, fruit
by the foot.
I
see, got you, motherfucker.
Because I'm getting wet over here off this delicious. What is this? A mule? What is this? Irish mule. This is great. Mm-hmm. A ginger beer, a little lemon.
No, lime.
Lime, excuse me.
Yes, it's different flavor, and I like the lime.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's making me slip a little bit on my fruit by the foot and fruit roll up lingo.
Some shit about fruit roll up, fruit loops earlier. It was crazy. Like Canadian Fruit Loops versus American.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but that don't have shit to do with WetNESS. So let's get back to this WetNESS.
Let's get back to the WetNESS. Did you know that soap makes water wetter?
That's not a real fucking thing.
No, it's why firefighters use certain foams. I think it is because I Googled it.
Google's God. If Google said it, then it's true.
Yes, soap makes water wetter by breaking the surface tension of water molecules. Surface tension is the force that keeps water droplets from spreading out and holding their shape on a surface. Soap is a surfactant, which is a material that reduces surface tension. The surfactant molecules in soap break the forces that hold water molecules together. Benefits of wet water. Wet water can clean better, interact with oil and grease, control garden pests, improve herbicide sprays. However, it can also have negative effects on the environment, for like aquatic insects and fish and other critters. It can starve them of air. What
the fuck is wet water?
Well, let me tell you. I didn't know that it was like called the wet water, but when Malcolm had fleas back when she was an outdoor cat up in Portland, it was a full-on flea infestation. She brought them into the apartment, and they were just breeding. There was fucking fleas everywhere. Mm-hmm. And before bombing the apartment, I went the wholesome holistic DIY route of you put a plate that has like edges on it, and you fill it with water, and you mix soap with the water, and then you put a candle in the middle, like a candle in a jar in the middle of that plate, and light it. Turn the lights out. The fleas are attracted to the light, and they jump towards it, but then they land in the water. And if it was just water, they'd be able to swim out. But because of the soap water, maybe making the water wetter, they can't get out and they drown. So in the morning, I would come out to the little candle plate things, and there would just be tons of dead fleas in them.
And it really worked?
It significantly decreased their numbers, but I still ended up bombing the house and just giving her advantage to just extra kill everything. But it's just because they were fucking everywhere. Uh-huh. But it worked. It did like a good chunk, but I wanted to be sure. I wanted to nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Learn something new, hey man. Hey, if your boyfriend comes home and he has fleas, just light a candle with water and soap.
Yeah. Soap makes water wetter. Turn the lights out. Take some shrooms too. I was doing that. I took shrooms and I was listening. I was like hearing the fleas die. I was like hearing them like I could like hear the fleas. It was kind of fucked up. Really weird thing to do at night. Just like, oh, you know what? In my flea-ridden apartment, I'm gonna take some shrooms, turn the lights out, and just let these fleas
drown themselves.
Yeah. It was a dark time up there.
That's what Portland to do to you. You don't see the fucking sun.
Yeah, you get a little weird.
Yeah.
Keep Portland weird. Okay. What's your favorite thing about WetNESS?
I personally enjoy surprise wetness. You know?
Like this rainstorm we're having.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like,
Nice.
you know, not expecting it to rain, and then it just gets all the wetness all over you. It's you know, it's kind of fun. It's like it's summer and it's hot, and somebody just hit you with a balloon. It's like you're kind of pissed at first, but then you're kind of like grateful. It's like, thank you. I was fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know, so I like a little surprise wetness. What's your favorite thing about wetness?
How it makes the dick slide in the pussy better. You like that?
Spinny, we don't talk like that. I apologize. This is a very wholesome podcast. Usually,
Shut the fuck up.
He doesn't always talk like this. Okay, this is a very wholesome podcast. We apologize for the vulgarities that were just spewed into your earways. Please keep watching.
Okay, my favorite thing about WetNESS is the fact that it's a self-lubricating sex organ. That's awesome. When it gets nice.
I do. But weren't we having a conversation with the Brazilian about dudes getting wet?
Wait, have you gotten wet?
You don't get wet?
How do you get wet? I didn't know you like to get wet, though.
No, did he? Hold on. Great segue.
Yeah.
Do you know what getting wet means?
Some of my friends and I back in college, we were here, you know, smoking weed. I didn't know he liked to get wet.
Yeah.
Sherm,
that PCP.
Angel Dust.
Yeah. Like, and you know what's funny is
I just rewatched that movie the other night when I was in Mexico, actually.
when Acktup came up with that song Super Duper Wet, because in the Bay, if something is wet, it's like, oh, that car hella wet, or that chick, she hella wet. That means
club wet.
Yeah, she looked nice. But in SoCal, because people don't understand that NorCal and SoCal are so far away from each other, and SoCal getting wet meant smoking angel dust.
Yeah.
So he came out with a song called Super Duper Wet, and he was like moving around with it, and a chick from LA was like, she's like, yeah, at first I didn't get the song. I was like, oh, he's just rapping about getting high. Because she didn't understand in the Bay, wet was something nice or good, you know, like something really cool. She's like, yeah, because where I'm from, getting wet is like getting high on angel dust. I was like, I've never heard that. Like, I don't even know people who smoke angel dust. We have like too good weed in the Bay Area to be smoking angel dust. But yeah, that was a funny thing that happened when Acktup came out with the Super Duper Wet song. A chick from LA was talking to me about it. Like, she's like, yeah, I thought he was just rapping about being high. You know, people do that.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, no.
Come on, Acktup. You've been smoking PCP all day.
I ain't seen him in a minute though, but I ran into him on some random shit, man. He like I said, seemed like he was doing pretty good. So shout out my guy Acktup, you know.
Yeah.
One of my
Turf gear, right? Was he on turf gear?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one. That was a classic.
Gear. Yep. He
Beanies, hoodies, and white tee. That's turf gear.
He was on fucking the Fitted Hat song too.
Oh yeah.
5150.
Yeah.
Trump boys
Old school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I ever actually met. I think I saw him at one event that we were doing one time, but I never actually met him. But I always heard all his stuff because he was like on that ATM, like
He was tapped in with us. Yeah.
Definitely slapped some Acktup back in the day. We were super duper wet back then, and we still are.
That was one of his bangers though. Super Duper Wet was a good song.
Yeah.
How old were you when you hold on, how do I want to say this? Okay. How old were you?
The fuck are you asking me?
How old were you?
Okay.
When you first got introduced to WetNESS?
Oh, probably before I was even born because it's pretty fucking wet in there.
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah.
I concur.
But, I mean, are you talking about, like, we need to be specific. I mean, the first time I experienced rain, I don't fucking remember. I remember my mom getting in, like, a little car, like, fender bender in the rain one time. We like, spun around because I think she, like, hydroplaned.
Goddamn, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh, the ginger in this goddamn drink.
So good.
This shit is aggressive.
I feel like it's, like, healthy.
Yeah, so I feel like it's purging my soul.
It is good.
Golly.
It's a good, sweet, healthy wetness. But so, okay, well, why don't you answer the question then? Or you said you're going to do the same thing as the born. What kind of wetness? What are you, being
I'm-
introduced to wetness?
I'm saying the first time you smoked Sherm, bro. Like, you know,
Oh.
we used to do it back in the day together.
I've never done that.
Oh yeah, this is on the internet, huh? Yeah, we've never done any of that stuff.
I actually haven't. What does that even do? Like, I don't even know the effect of that. I have. I mean, all I've seen is like I've seen that movie Training Day, and it's just like everything. It's got green and like weird. And
I
it's
don't
like the
fucking
typical
know. I
effect.
just know that's what had Smokey tripping in Friday.
Yeah.
This is angel dust.
Yeah.
And then he was like dancing in the street, and they found him in a chicken coop. So
It's like some bath salts type shit.
I
It's
guess
just like
so.
super
I'm saying,
hallucinogenic and weird.
It's fucking embalming fluid. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it can't be too great for you
No.
mentally, you know.
No,
so
it doesn't sound like it. So how old were you when you first got introduced to wetness of any kind, and maybe define the wetness that you're talking about?
I'm talking about whatever wetness you want to talk about. Me personally,
Yeah,
the wetness I want to talk about, I got introduced to when I was 12.
vagina. Just want to clarify, because that's like a little old to be introduced to rainfall.
I'm saying I live in California.
Northern California it used to be rainier.
El Nino, shout out El Nino.
Yeah.
Before we had atmospheric rivers and bomb cyclones, we had El Nino.
Okay, so but it wasn't rain that you were introduced to when you were 12. It was self-lubricating sex organs.
Self-lubricating sex organ. But I think so you don't, hold on. We're going to have a bro conversation.
Okay.
You don't pre-cum?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
See, you be getting wet. You be out here getting
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah.
Getting wet on these hoes.
I do.
Sticking to your drawers.
You know, you gotta be careful with pre-cum. If you've already cum and you haven't urinated and you're going around for round 2, the pre-cum is what can knock a girl up. Say you pulled out excellently the first time and you're going for a second round and you have pre-cum and you haven't pissed and cleared your urethra out, use that other wetness to clear it out. That secondary wetness or that pre-wetness can make a girl pregnant. So just PSA for you people out there who pre-cum.
Who pre-cum? People who pre-cum is crazy.
I'm trying to keep it gender neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, said whoever pre-comes.
Whoever pre-comes, watch yourself.
But like I said, I feel like this is what they're fighting for.
Mm-hmm.
We shouldn't distinguish pre-comes. Because a chick getting wet is pre-coming. Mm-hmm. So it's all pre-cum. Men get wet, women get wet.
We all pre-cum
Men
here.
pre-cum, women pre-cum.
Non-binary people pre-cum as well.
Everybody pre-comes.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I'm gonna start calling it. I'm like, damn girl, you pre-cumming hella much.
Oh, you gonna pre-cum for me, baby?
You gonna pre-cum for me? Oh yeah, I love the way you pre-cum. Now I want you to post-cum.
Yeah. You like the taste of pre-cum?
Okay, so we're gonna move on now.
You like the taste of wetness? I'll bring it back. You like the taste of wetness?
But now we've called wetness pre-cum.
Do you like the taste of female pre-cum?
I'm not sure. I've never tried it.
For me, it depends on the person. I'll say that.
Of course, it fucking does. The person, their diet,
Yep.
when you caught them, last
Their
time they
healthiness,
showered, shit.
their healthiness.
Because like I said, really, like you said, you catch the right chick's wetness, and like I said, she could be, it could be some all day, and if her diet is right, like I said, it can still be pretty nice. It might not be what you're used to, but it can still be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, because I enjoy some wetness. I'm a guy who likes wetness. I'm a wetness guy. Like it's raining. I like to hear the pitter patter of the raindrops.
Yeah.
I use white noise to go to sleep. I turn on the Calm app. I say rain, jungle rain.
So you had a girl pre-cumming when you were 12. That's pretty wild.
I probably was pre-coming more than her at that time. She was older than me, and
How much older? Or you don't have to share this. If you
no,
want to.
like 3 years older.
Oh, okay.
I was like 12. She was like 15, and then my cousin was there, and he was the one really doing the stuff, and I was just kind of like tagged in. It was like a WWF thing.
Oh, wow. It was like all award situation?
You said oh yeah 100%.
Wow.
Like he went, I went, then he went again.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there was quite a bit of pre-cum there.
Yeah, and probably most of it was mine.
That's great.
It was my first time experiencing wetness, and I was like, yeah, I did it. I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And she was cute. A Puerto Rican girl named what was it? Elena or Aaliyah?
Hey, no snitch podcast.
Bro, this chick might be dead. I don't fucking know.
When you're outing her as banging a 12-year-old.
She was basically 12 too. Okay, right. I met her at the Boys and Girls Club.
Nice.
Yeah. Boys and Girls Club, man. They always came in clutch.
That's awesome. I never knew, like, what is that, like a Boy Scout type thing? I never really knew what the Boys and Girls Club. I always see their logos everywhere and see like ads for them.
No, it's just somewhere you can go. They had bumper pool and video games, and then they used to do like sleepovers and take us places. I played basketball with the Boys and Girls Club, and we played the other Boys and Girl Clubs, and
nice.
You know, it was shit like that. And then people from the hood used to go because they had games, like it was something to go play. It was somewhere to be, and then chicks would be there. It was damn near like a daycare because like parents could just be like drop you off there and you're like there for a while.
That's chill.
Yeah. The Boys and Girls Club was dope though. Like I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm super stoked on these Ness Culture cock warmers. I only ordered one, but they came in a pair. They gave me two. Do you want one of these cock warmers?
Bro, those are socks. They're not cock warmers. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I was joking, dude. Of course they're socks. I'm not like a weirdo or anything. Well, back to pre-cum. First time I experienced WetNESS of the vaginal variety. I was a late, I guess a late bloomer maybe by your standards. 17. I was 17. Wasn't 40-year-old virgin, but
I'm saying that's not a late bloomer. It's just you got it when it came to you.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it was.
I'm saying you weren't a rapper like me, knocking them down. Plus also I have older siblings, by 7 years that live with me. So
I was an only child.
Yeah, so I kind of like observed them moving around at times, so it kind of sparked my shit a little sooner.
This reminded me of a funny story, especially because you brought up the like rapper thing and whatnot. Sure. So I was out with T-Dub.
R.I.P. T-Dub.
Yeah, R.I.P. T-Dub.
R.I.P. man.
A fucking strange motherfucker that you were.
Yeah. That's my guy though. Like you said, he. I got a story about T-Dub too that'll come out on this show at some point.
Yeah. So we were driving to shoot the last scene for the cupcake video.
I feel like I remember this.
Yeah, he wanted to drive. Did I tell this on the podcast? I think I've definitely told you.
Not on the podcast, but I've heard it. Yeah, I feel like I've heard the story.
So he like wanted to like film the last scene for the cupcake video. He like wanted to be in the video so bad, just like needed like Suge Knight to just step in and be like, if y'all want a manager who doesn't want to be all in the video, like all on the record dancing, come to Death Row, come to ATM Records. But no, so we drive all the way out to Modesto, and it's like hella traffic. And he's like, yeah, because like my girl's out there, and we gotta like film the scene with my girl. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm fucking 16. Like, let's do it. Yeah. And we're like driving in traffic, and he's like, Spence, so you get much pussy? And I was like,
what?
I was like, and he's like, yeah, girlfriend, like you be getting pussy? I was like, no, not really. Like I was a virgin at that point. And he's like, Spence, you made Scraper Bike, bro. That shit blew up. You're supposed to be getting all kinds of pussy off that video. I'm like, and he's like, well, you might, you might realize, I forget how he said it. Like I'm trying to say it without him like sounding super sus, because it was him trying to be like bro out with me as like a young man. Yeah. But he was like at some point you're gonna realize like, oh, it feels good when I touch this. Oh, this white stuff coming out feels good. I was like, bro, I've jacked off. Like you don't need to fucking like. I'm not like fucking 6.
He was trying to help you, bro.
I know he was. He was like, you can do things with your body, young man.
Yeah,
like,
he's trying to be your father figure. He's like, he's like, son, you can use it for more than pissing, right?
Yeah. Anyway, and that was a whole day. I mean, that's a whole other story. But then late, like when I finally got laid, hooked up with a friend of mine, and we fucked, and I thought I just like remembered that conversation, and so I was like, oh fuck it. I was like walking home, I called Tito up. I was like, hey, Tito. He's like, what's going on, Spence? I was like, I just fucked, and he goes, what? You just sucked? And I was like, I
that
fucked.
Like Tito.
Yeah, I was like, F is in Frank. Fuck. I fucked. He was like, oh, congratulations, man. Like, all right, cool. So that's
hella funny.
Fun fact. Even though strange fellow that he was, and whatever drama, whatever happened there, R.I.P. T-Dub. You're funny, very eccentric fella. Former manager of the. Should we out?
Tinted windows.
Yeah, tinted windows was T-Dub. He always wore those shades and. But I just. I don't know why that. Because you were like, "Oh, I'm out here a rapper." Because he's like, "Yeah, Spence, come on, you're supposed to be getting all this pussy off these rap videos you've been making."
You making these rap videos, man? We're all the green goblins. You're supposed to be having them gobble on you, man. You made scraper bikes, bro.
Yeah.
You supposed to be getting all the fucking hairy armpit trim right now.
Yeah. No, there was another time when we were shooting. It was like the first attempt at shooting Kitty Cat, and like it was that weird club in Hayward. We never ended up using any of the footage from it, but So some girl lost her ID, and I like found it, like picked it up. I was like, "Hey, I think you dropped your ID," and she's like, "Oh my god, thank you." I was like, "All right, cool." And she walks away, and Tito like walks up to me. He's like, "Spence, that's free pussy. What is you doing?"
You wasn't ready for the wetness, bro.
I was so young, and I still feel that way. Like I'm still just like kind of an awkward fella, but I get wet though. I like to get.
Oh, see, there you go, smoking that angel dust again.
I smoke a little angel dust from time to time. Just kidding, people and employers out there watching this.
So what's the wettest thing you've ever experienced?
The wettest thing I've ever experienced?
Yeah, what's the wettest thing you've ever experienced?
High school, senior trip, Disneyland. It's 3 a.m. We're at the senior trip. There's all these other high schools there.
Yeah.
All the lines. There's like so many lines, like Space Mountain, all this and that. All have huge lines. Only thing that doesn't have a line is Splash Mountain. We're like, oh fuck it, this will be a great idea. Let's go on Splash Mountain.
Shit, goddamn.
You alright?
It's the fucking ginger beer, bro.
Oh, it's the ginger. It's clearing out your system. It's actually good.
Bro, it's fucking with my sinus, bro. That shit. I was perfectly fine until I started tingling from drinking ginger beer.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So,
anyways, so you stupidly went on Splash Mountain. I was like, oh, there'll be like a little bit of water here and there, whatever. It won't be that bad. We go on, us being the bright, young 17, 18-year-olds that we were. Go on Splash Mountain at 3 a.m. And it's like we make it through. We're like trying to avoid the water because we're like, oh yeah, we don't actually want to get wet,
Yeah,
and
who wants to get wet
at 3 a.m. and we fucking it's like the last thing, and we just like dunk into something. This big water comes up and just completely soaks like my entire jeans, and it was so wet and so cold, and we were just walking around the rest of the night miserable.
It's fucking geniuses.
And then we had to like steamroll this like little Disney security guard who's like, you guys don't have chaperones, you can't leave. We're like, bro, fuck you, we're wet, we're going back to the hotel. And he's like, he's like on the radio like, I have students, unaccompanied children leaving the park right now. We just like fucking stampeded his ass. It was pretty wet.
I knew you were an outlaw.
Yeah.
You're a rebel.
I'm a hard
rule breaker.
Lawlessness, we already did that one, but I had to slip a little into wetness.
Yeah, you had to get that wetness out.
Yeah. So I was gonna say,
what?
What's the wettest thing you've ever experienced?
I was probably like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
My parents used to have a timeshare in Reno at this place called the Thunderbird, and I used to love going to it. It was the Thunderbird was like a 3-bedroom condo, upstairs, downstairs. The rooms were upstairs, and they had like a little living room. When you walked out the back door, it was like just grass and trees, and all of the condos like circled right in that little area. So, but when you walked out the back, you could walk like to the pool area, which was way over there, and they had like a game room, and I used to just love going there because also I knew that my parents were going to take me to Circus, and we probably were going to go to this dope arcade that had a fucking go-kart spot, right?
Uh-huh. So
one year we go, I'm chilling in the pool with my family and everything on a donut, right? And I'm like a kid, so I'm like chilling on the donut, and I'm like leaning back in it, and I leaned back too far, and I fucking flipped over.
Oh no.
I flipped over into the fucking pool, and that was the wettest shit I've ever experienced in my life, bro.
You get the water up your nose and shit?
Bro, I immediately knew absolutely nowhere where I was, bro. I knew nothing, nigga. It was just water everywhere. It was just, I flipped over and then my brain was just like, fucked. It was like, you're fucked. And my brain didn't think anything else. It was just like, you're fucked. Like, we don't know how to deal with this.
Yeah.
And it just happened that I guess my mom might have screamed and my dad was in the pool and he like fucking grabbed me.
Wow.
But yeah, when I was in there, like, I remember having no thoughts. I was just in water trying to breathe.
Wow.
And that's the wettest shit I've ever experienced because I was, you know, like I said, I loved going there and I was just chilling. I was on the fucking donut and then I just remember just backwards, head into the water, body into the water, in the water.
That's so shocking when that happens.
Yeah,
right?
it just in the fuck. I was just in the water. I was like, water was every fucking where. Like I didn't know where, I didn't know what was up because I flipped, so I didn't know what direction my body was. So I didn't know where to go. And before I could kind of like get my bearings and drown, my dad had grabbed me and like I said, I probably had a little water in my lungs or in my nose, but it wasn't too bad to where they had to like resuscitate me or no shit like that.
That's good.
Yeah, but that was like the craziest, wettest thing I've ever experienced because, like I said, I like that unexpected. Maybe that's trauma.
I think it is.
Maybe trauma is why I like unexpected wetness.
Yeah, it's like you're like facing your demons. Yeah. Your wet demons.
So I like to be like woken up with head or like fucked out my sleep, you know, like so maybe that's me conquering that you can't sneak up on me anymore, wetness.
Yeah. You know, I when I was that sounded like some wetness. When I was at
that was a shark.
Yeah. I was on the river in like Sacramento with my family. I was probably, I don't know, like 10 or 11 or something. And my aunt and like all her friends, this is like when her friends, they were like maybe like early 30s, like they were all like in their party era and shit. And like, like 20s, you know, and they would just be we would be rafting like on all these like rafts just going down the river. It would be for like July 4th, so hella people would be out there on little rafts and shit just going down the river.
I've never done that. You said in Sac? I've never done the Sac River.
Yeah, I think it's like Delta? American River or some shit like that. Some shit like that. But no, but I was like, I had a little squirt gun and I was just, you know, a couple people had squirt guns, we're squirting each other. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, one of my aunt and uncle's drunk ass friends fucking like jumps across the raft and tackles me off the boat into the river. And I was like hella young. And I was just like, bro, like,
what, just on some drunk shit?
Yeah, but I think he was annoyed that I like squirted him or something. Oh. But I was just like, but I didn't like, I don't think I was squirting that. I don't know what, I forget exactly what happened. I just remember as a kid, I was like,
I never knew you were a squirter, bro.
Oh,
that's what we were saying. We were saying, we was trying to say like, we was asking, do you like a creamer or a squirter? And then fucking Brazilian was like, all guys are squirters.
That's true. Yeah.
All guys are squirters.
We are.
Shout out to the Brazilian.
Shouts out Brazilian. We love you.
Yeah. But new baby,
because he's a fucking squirter. But yeah, I just thought it was weird. This dude, like a grown ass man, tackled me into the water, and it was like same deal, like fucking water in my nose. I was like, like what the fuck, like unexpected, just plunge into the like cold river.
The cold wetness.
Yeah,
all of that wetness was around you. All that cold wetness.
Yeah.
You didn't know what to do with all that cold
wetness. I didn't know what to do. And
it traumatized you and made you so you didn't want to get into any more wetness until you were 17.
No. Now I need I need grown men to push me into wetness is my thing. I need some encouragement. I need T-Dub to drive me to Modesto and fucking shame me for not fucking getting wetness.
I feel like I encouraged you to get into some wetness.
You definitely did. All you guys did. I love. You know, my friends.
I'm talking about recently.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I was like,
everybody did.
Oh,
but
really?
You did too.
Oh, okay.
It was like
I'm glad it was a team effort.
It was a collective like spending. You gotta come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's been wonderful. But that's, you know, on the spirit of the No Snitch podcast, I'm gonna just say that's part of it. The encouragement. I think the having someone aggressively come in and just shove me into wetness.
It's your thing.
I'm like, I'm getting
trauma.
My wet demons.
Yes, gotta conquer those wet demons, bro.
You gotta. What was I fucking saying about the wetness? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, Spinny. So you guys heard it here. Spinny likes men.
to
pushing
me into
you
wetness.
into wetness.
Giving me a little assistance into the wetness.
Yeah. Letting me know that that's the wetness to be in.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's a good wetness for you, Spinny.
That's a perfect wetness.
Yes, that's just the type of wetness. That's a perfect amount of wetness for you, Spinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, I'm over here drowning and loving every second of it. So you know what getting wet means. We talked about that. The angel dust, PCP, Sherm.
I want to look up, is there anything wetter than water, or is it just the soap thing that makes water wetter?
The soap and water. Oh, that's a good thing to look up. Hold on, let me see. Is there anything wetter than water?
Yeah, I'm like really curious about that. Somebody already typed it in. For sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
Some liquids are better at wetting than water, and the nature of surface being wetted also affects how wet it becomes. Alcohol is better than wetting than water. Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Bottoms up. Bottoms up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting wet right now.
Here's Mr. Still Young Girl. Detergents. Adding detergents to water. That's kind of what we talked about.
Yeah.
Surface nature. Nature of the surface being wetted affects how wet it becomes. Hydrophobic surfaces like waterproof fabrics push liquid drops away. So it means like they're so wet that they can't get wet. They're like solidly wet.
But that's saturated.
I don't know. This is too smart for me.
Okay. Salt water?
Salt water. Sea spray or ocean surge. Sea spray or ocean surge has a higher wetting potential than heavy rain.
But salt water, that's interesting. So the ocean is wetter than water.
Yeah. Well, it is water. It's just salt water.
No. The ocean is wetter than water. I like the way I said it.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah. So you heard it here first. The What's Your Ness podcast has brought you the wetness that you didn't even know you needed. So when chicks tell you they're wetter than water, you tell them they're not an ocean. You're not an ocean. You're a freshwater lake, bitch.
Whoa.
Oh, that was too much.
Yeah. That was mean.
Oh.
Like someone could be watching that and like feel like you're talking to them and get sad. I'm trying to tell you these things.
I'm talking to you, bitch.
Jesus. You bald-headed ass bitch trying to fucking do it. No, sorry. No, I'm not involved in that one.
Hey y'all, this is Spinny on the Irish Mule. I like Irish Mule Spinny.
Yeah, you better get me, bro. It's winter time. It's like I'm cold. I'm pissed off. I'm just fucking getting drunk.
Yeah, it's super wet right now, you guys. Like it's super duper wet. Super duper wet. So like we're
acting
like,
up.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
That was loud.
Yeah, that's putting our business out here. Hey, but how often do you get wet?
I try to get wet at least twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I dip one in embalming fluid, hit it in the morning to get my day started, and then one to go to sleep.
Get your gay started?
Get my day started.
That really sounded like you said gay.
That's because you're gay and you have gay ears.
Oh, I have like ear gaydar?
You have just gayness is in your ears.
No, I think I can pick up on your gay signals.
No diddy.
No diddy.
No diddy.
I wonder if baby oil is wetter than water.
The surface with the surface and then
I think so.
Because our cervix.
So you get wet twice a day. You smoke Sherm twice a day is what you're trying to say.
No, Angel dust.
Isn't it the same thing?
No, it's PCP.
Now you're fucking with it because Denzel says all those things at once. So is it like a mixture of drugs, or are those? I thought those were all the same words for. I thought Angel Dust and Sherm were PCP.
No, bro. Angel Dust is Sherm this PCP.
Yeah, you're fucking with me.
You down with PCP? Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get you some Ness Culture socks, as they're hella comfortable.
They are very comfortable.
Hella comfortable, man.
Hella comfortable.
Yep, and if
NessCulture.com.
Yep. And if you missed, you probably won't see this before this deal, but we're going to be running a holiday deal from December 1st to January 1st.
I think they'll see it. We'll probably put this one up next week. Or
but Black Friday is next week.
Okay.
Yeah. So this deal though, the holiday sale deal, we have all of the Ness Culture socks 50% off. They're all $10 right now. So go get you a pair of the Ness Culture socks while they're $10.
Worth it. They're durable. They're comfortable.
Yeah.
I wear them all the time. I get a bunch of free shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I bought this one. I bought this one, right?
You bought you bought the hoodie. I
bought the hoodie,
and
but
a couple other things.
But I do get a lot of free shit too.
Yeah. I'm saying he's here with me.
Yeah.
I'm about to make some exclusive shit for me and him to wear on the podcast.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go.
You know, see if you guys like it, and then we'll we may mass produce it.
Yeah. So how often do I get? So is that your answer? Twice a day? You're sticking with the Sherm thing, or did you want to like amend your answer?
I'm saying it depends on if it's a weekend. If it's a weekend, then I'm getting. I like to say sauced up, but for the sake of the episode, I like to get a little wet. You know? And this is a beautiful, beautiful. Well, we'll say it. It's a beautiful Friday, you guys. So he doesn't have to work tomorrow.
I do actually. I'm working at the cafe all day.
Well, I'm taking tomorrow off. So shit, you guys are gonna see this on Sunday, but I'm taking tomorrow off. Because we have to pre-shoot just to get all the clips and everything ready for you guys, so we can. You guys can, because people have told me, I know people who might not have watched the episodes, but they said they love the clips, and we want to keep the clips coming, keep them funny, add some joy.
Wet. Keep them wet.
Yeah, super wet. We want to douse you with our happiness.
We do.
With our funniness. Mm-hmm. We want to douse you like all on your face and everywhere on your body. We just want you to feel super wet with our funniness. We haven't did a funniness episode. I want to bring a comedian on. We got to find a comedian.
Yeah. I get my stepbrother. He's fucking LA, but I'm trying to get him up here. He would love to come on here, I think. He said he would like to come up here, but I never know when he's up here. He never comes up. He's doing a lot in LA. He's doing a lot of open mics, and he plays piano, and he sings like really dirty songs.
Yeah,
about
I'm saying
buttholes and stuff.
We got enough space. We got a keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get him going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it will be awesome.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I get wet.
Yeah. I at least take a shower a day, so that's one wetness.
Yeah.
I have a hydro flask
Nice.
that I try to drink every day. That's 64 ounces. That's some wetness.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, on the weekends, during the week, I like to try to get wet once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I think I.
No.
Sex.
Spenny, we're supposed to be using innuendo.
I don't want it to get like too unclear. Like we're talking about
intercourse.
We're talking about WAPs, and I'm not about. We're not no anti-Italian slurs. Not that WAP. That's very problematic. That's not what we're saying. We're talking about the Cardi B type WAP, the Megan Thee Stallion type WAP.
I don't want the Cardi B type WAP.
You don't want the Cardi B type WAP?
No, don't give me no pregnant kitty.
Well, actually, that's a conversation.
That's a lie. I've had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get wet about 3 times a day. 3 times a day I get wet. How wet do you get? How many times do you get wet a day?
Same as you with the shower. Shower every day. I too like to get hydrated immediately in the morning. I think is important. So I wet my gullet, and then depending on just how the seasons are going, how the wind is blowing. How things
Vinny, stop recording me blowing my nose.
I'm doing it.
I'm out of frame.
You're literally just dancing around in the frame.
No, I'm not. I'm out of frame. Fuck you.
It's lovely.
I'm super wet. Oh my god, it's a booger.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
yeah. I'm not showing that.
I'm in that wetness.
Yeah, I'm not showing that part.
I told you I get wet, bro. Oh yeah. I can feel it on my finger.
You're really fingering yourself there, aren't you? He's all about that nasal play. Yeah, so
you drink water,
and then depending on how the wind's blowing, look, if there's someone who I'm rocking with, I'll be getting wet multiple times a day. But then there's been dry seasons, it depends.
It happens. That's called the summer.
Yeah, so you live and you learn, and you get wet as much as you can, as much as you like, and as much as feels healthy and comfortable for you. I say, get wet.
Well, while we're talking about wetness,
like
I said, I fell into some wetness, and that was the wettest thing I've ever experienced. So, in the spirit of that, I want you to let me know, what's your favorite stroke while in wetness?
I honestly, and you don't do an innuendo off this one, I'm gonna say breaststroke. But I don't do it the actual way where you pop up.
You just said we're gonna talk about sex and shit.
We're not.
And then I say the fucking thing, and you don't even take the fucking joke, bro. I lined you up, bro. I set you up. I pushed you into the wetness, and you didn't fucking take it.
I do breaststroke, and I do it, but I don't. You know, I've always liked to just bring my head up straight and breathe. I know you're supposed to go, but then that way, I sometimes you inhale wetness. You get the chlorine water in your mouth. I don't like that. So my favorite stroke, breaststroke. What about you?
My favorite stroke is the jackhammer.
I haven't done that one. What's that?
Okay, so you lay back on your back. She's on top of you. Right?
Oh.
You pull her to your body.
We're talking about
swimming.
Synchronized
swimming.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to put it.
So you pull her to your chest. And then you thrust as fast and as hard as you can. But this is not something you lead with. This is something after you already got into it, into the wetness. Once you're like deep in the wetness, and the wetness has already released some of their wetness.
It's got to be very wet.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying she's already released at least once.
Yeah.
Then you can pull out this, and I guarantee she'll release more wetness. Because like I said, it's just you lay down. You have to hold her close to your body. You know, keep her real close to your body.
Yeah.
You shift your hips down, and then you just straight up and fast and as hard as you can. Just
I like that.
Boom, 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 until you can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, like I said, because also it's the embrace.
It's good cardio.
Yeah, but I'm saying also it's the embrace. The embrace, women like that. So the embrace that you pulling her in. Yeah. She's feeling that. She's feeling the strength of you holding her because you want to hold her tight because you got to use her basically as leverage.
Yeah.
And
because now, have you ever been doing that and there's so much wetness that you slip out and then you hit the leg or something and you're worried, and then she'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? And you're like, yeah, I'm fine. This isn't my first rodeo. And then you go back in.
No, I have a lot of schmeat, so it doesn't fall out.
Well, mine does, and. But here's the thing. Oh, it's funny because they'll be like, "Oh no, are you okay?" And they're like, "Yeah," and then you get back in and you keep going. But with the heavy set women, that's where and it's probably not really in the jackhammer position. It's more when maybe if they're like on top of it, that's where it does feel dangerous. Like, ooh, that could have been you know what I mean?
That could have been
crazy.
See, and that's why I don't W my BBs.
Why not?
Cause, bro, I'm like a boxer. And I don't fight outside of my weight class.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I, for one, am generally non-discriminate about sizes. But that is one of the hazards, I think. And I kind of wonder, is that maybe why sometimes, some guys are like, oh no, I don't want to mess with a girl like that, because they're afraid of potentially breaking something.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
You want to know some real shit? I know I bash big girls on here a lot because I'm just an asshole. But it's really a personal thing. It's just it's hard for me to work in that environment.
Really?
Yeah, it's more shit in my way, and it's harder for me to be creative with the more petite.
Oh no. Okay. What? I don't. You can get creative.
I'm telling you, you can get creative, but there's shit.
There's more to do. There's more mass.
But bro, and you know what I am? I'm a more than a mouthful is a waste type of guy. So more than a dick full is a waste too, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been known to bite off more than I can chew from time to time. Not anymore.
I'm
not
saying,
right now.
And it's not like I've never knocked down a big chick. Like there's pretty big chicks that probably watch them like, whatever, he fucked me.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a personal preference,
Yeah.
It's like I don't eat fucking pork, but my brother makes some ribs, I'm gonna grab a couple. So it's like it's not like law or it's not like if I do it the universe is gonna cease to exist. So it's a personal preference. It's not something I really care for or I do often, but like I said, it's been times. It's been times where I've had times and I've done things and I'm proud of it.
Because they get very wet, not just there, but all over, you know. And there's more creases and crevices, so there's more stuff that you can do.
I don't need creases or crevices. I just need coochie.
I'm saying, you know.
They had more coochie than I can hit.
You've never fold fucked?
Yes, but like I said, when she's petite and you fold fuck, like
No. I'm talking about a real fold. I'm talking about you might get lost.
Oh,
fold.
you talking about? Fuck no. I've never.
Oh, they call them love handles. You get right in there, they're all sweaty.
I thought you meant like folding her.
No.
Yeah, because like
I'm talking about folds of cellulite.
Like I've put a chick, folded her over and had her on her shoulders and like fucked down, but like
Jesus Christ, that sounds aggressive.
Bro, you gotta get in it, bro.
I do,
and that's what I'm telling you. I could do that with a bigger girl, but it's harder.
I wouldn't want to do something like that with people. See, they're more just kind of like they're there, and
so
it's like more. It's like you're exploring like a land, a fun land.
Let's talk about this wetness.
Okay.
So, what is the difference of the wetness of a big girl to a more petite woman? Like,
like I said, the danger of the.
That's you like. Oh, I forgot you get danger boners.
Yeah, but see, I don't though. Like, I'm not saying that's like my thing. I'm just saying like I've been around the block. I'm an old spenny now. I'm not that.
Yeah, you got grace.
I'm not the little fucking 17-year-old who T-Dub was talking about fucking jizzing in his car or whatever the fuck happened there. I've been with very petite, fun, but it's just you adapt to the situation.
But that's what I'm saying about the wetness. Like I said, I've knocked down some plus size wetness, and like I said, it's been enjoyable. Like I even had one plus size wetness that I enjoyed, and she wasn't really like plus size, but she had a big ass booty and she had some stomach on her, and like I said, I told somebody this the other day, and I mean this. I think fucking big girls makes me want to come faster.
Why is that?
It seems like I shouldn't like, okay, I ain't gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is that it feels easier to do. Like it's like it's warmer. It's like, plus doing all the shit that I like to do, it's more strenuous. So it's like, if it was a little chick, I'd just flip her over and do it. But with a bigger girl, it's like, I gotta be careful and it's like with that work, it's like I've done my part. I've lifted you a way that no one's lifted you before. So I'm done now.
Yeah.
With a smaller chick, it's just like, I flipped you over. I flip you over
again.
Yeah,
more time to kind of enjoy the experience as opposed to like, oh wow, I just really exerted. Because they still want you to be, exert, but you have to exert more.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like
I hear you.
It's like I physically feel like, okay, you've put in the work, because I feel like it's like a mental thing to where it's like my body's like, yeah, okay, you fucked the shit out of her, And if she's smaller, it's like it's easier to maneuver a bunch of times, and then my body be like, yeah, like you did your job. But then when it's a little more to move, I get there sooner. It's like running a mile, and then running a mile with ankle weights.
Okay.
It's gonna take.
It's no, I see what you're saying.
So it's, what one can get you there quicker.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's just, plus they're fun to lay on after. So it's like I'm like I am anticipating that part too.
See, so that's like a nice thing. And women love cuddling.
Yes, but you got to make sure they got theirs, because they don't want to cuddle.
Of course, but I think, look, I'm a very non-discriminant. I think people should not be discriminant. Try different people, different shapes and sizes, and see what works for you.
Yeah, and I know what I like.
I know. I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying.
No. I feel like you're judging me.
No, but I feel like
judging the wetness that I
think, because I feel like some people might hear your preference and then be like, oh yeah, like that's why I don't fuck with big girls or whatever. I don't think they would off of what you just said, to be fair. I think you made a salient point about your personal experience with it. And I think, I think it's good.
You said a what point?
A salient point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is that? Does that have a Ness? I like the way that word sounds.
It's a wet word. It's about wetness.
Oh, for real? Good job.
I don't know,
that.
like saline spray for the. I don't know. I'm really grasping at straws here, but I think I think you should try different people and different things, and you figure out what you like. Alex likes this. I like that. Like right now, I'm not messing with any big girls. And I'm very very happy with who I'm around, and that's that. But it's not to like knock anyone from my past. I think there is like there's a uniqueness to every body type, and that can be fun. What are you doing there?
I'm not doing anything. What were you saying?
I don't know. Is this a guest coming on?
Hey, you're on the podcast, so don't say anything sus.
Like how we were doing it last night?
Why would you say that?
Oh, WetNESS, ladies and gentlemen. Who are we speaking to, or code name, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, we're gonna code name this.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're fucking.
Why you keep denying us? I'm not understanding. Like, I mean,
Why are you? I did not have to call you for you to do this. This is not. We're doing the WetNESS episode, so I need to ask you a question.
and you remember how wet I was from last night, and now you're calling me. I got it. Okay, let's go ahead.
Wow. Humble brag, Alex, with the phone call.
You sound like Brazilian too.
Why not? Hey, so ask her the question. Ask her what you want to ask her.
Okay. Do you use body wash or bar soap on your WetNESS?
Both, but preferably bar soap.
Intrigued. Elaborate.
Yeah, why's that?
Because I feel like body wash usually is like, it has a lot of perfume in it. My bar soap is just Dove Original. And like, I mean, you're not even supposed to use soap down there. It's just supposed to be water. But I feel like if I don't have bar soap, then yes, I'm using body wash. Or if I'm out of town and I don't have it, but I prefer bar soap, yeah. So.
Hey, funny fucking side note, which I probably brought up on the podcast before, but I'm gonna bring it up again.
Mm-hmm.
For a minute, I had like itchy balls,
Why?
and then, long story short, I started using. I was using this body wash that a chick brought me, and it was like some
Had like herpes in it or something.
I said itch. Herpes or sores, they're not itch. They had crabs in it. See, he doesn't even know his fucking STDs. You gotta get more STDs, bro, so you can know them.
Okay, I'll get on that.
So
Girl, that's a whole nother conversation. How many STDs have you had to know this?
I don't have any. I took sex ed in 8th grade, and I saw a blue waffle.
I took it in 3rd grade, but nigga, I don't.
3rd grade. That's why you fast now. Okay, but back to my point. Somebody had bought me this super good smelling body wash from like Bath and Body Works or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I wasn't using it, but then I started using it, and then my balls got super itchy, and from that moment I thought something was wrong with my fucking dick, right?
Uh-huh.
Then after me trying a whole bunch of other shit, I tried hypoallergenic scent-free Dove soap.
Okay.
And I stopped having that issue. And like what's even crazier about it is that, I used to use other types of body wash and shit like that. Dudes, they scratch their nuts. It's just like a regular thing. You have nuts and you scratch them, right? I promise you, after I stopped using fragrant soap, my nuts don't itch at all.
Wow, that's good to know.
Like I said, because I feel like it's like a normal thing. Like dudes just,
I like scratching my nuts. It's like a power move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like you're Al Bundy. You gotta check in on the guy,
Yeah.
And a little itch is a reason to check in on the guy, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, after I stopped using fragrant fucking soap, my nuts do not itch at all.
Nice.
And like I said, it always is weird to me because I'm like, I know my dick's clean, but why does it itch? And my dick's sensitive.
So, lovely lady on the phone, what bar soap do you use, and how does it affect your WetNESS?
Well, I mean, I use Dove Original, and it affects my WetNESS because you're confident to open your legs to these men because it's clean. So then it gets wet. That's how it affects me.
That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that we have more people who pre-cum in the circle coming on the podcast talking about their pre-cum.
Just so you know, we made it cool that chicks pre-cum too. It's not just dudes. We made it unisex.
We don't pre-cum.
When you get wet, you pre-cumming. Because dudes get wet too.
Yeah.
It's all
I don't
pre-cum.
know how to feel about that.
Exactly. See.
Hey,
When
it's
you think-
2024. Get with the times, huh?
No, it's 2025. Get with the times. Donald Trump is our president, and women pre-cum.
That doesn't count. No.
See, look at it doesn't count. See, yeah, but look at but you saw how easily like she thought about it. Was like, well, technically, women getting wet is pre-cum, and I'm gonna just start calling it pre-cum. I'm gonna be like, damn, baby, you hella pre-cumming.
No. I think y'all just don't want to be alone with the pre-cum because it's kind of embarrassing that y'all trying to include
What?
us in.
Embarrassing?
I'm not-
I love pre-cum.
Yeah, my
That's like I'm getting wet.
yeah, it lets you know you can see it through my drawers. Yeah, I like you. You see that spot right there? You made that.
Well, at least we don't get hard.
No, you don't get hard. Okay, we can't unisex that.
I know some studs who would disagree with you.
I've never had hard vagina.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just called to ask you about your wetness.
Okay. Thank you. See,
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on the show,
Thanks
whoever
for
you are.
coming all over the show.
I know, I'm gonna come all over you tonight too. It's okay.
Stop that. Stop lying. These people gonna think you serious. Bye, Nicolette.
You keep denying me. That's crazy.
You're acting like a hard ER.
Bro, okay.
I know.
All right.
Smitty just got nervous.
Yeah, this is going on YouTube, you know. We're going to get flagged again.
All right, peace.
Well, she was chill.
Yeah.
I didn't like how she thought that we are embarrassed by pre-cum. That was funny.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah.
My pre-cum is amazing.
Yeah.
You see that? It's more where that came from.
Yeah. Pre-cum is how so many accidental babies are made, too. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Smitty,
What?
I have a super serial question for you.
Uh-oh, there's children running around upstairs. You can hear them stomping and
Yeah, there's
smashing.
children running around in my sect too, bro. But
I
they're
know.
not stomping.
I know.
So-
what's the serious question?
I know we're both like devout Christians. So,
Uh-huh.
have you ever been baptized in wetness?
I've never been baptized officially. I was never brought up religious, and I never got born again. Although I have had spiritual awakenings, but not. No. How about you? You've been baptized in wetness?
I have.
Nice.
But since you want to call me, what type of bar soap or body wash do you use on your wetness?
Is this another one?
Hello? Oh, she's giggly. Oh, hold on. You're not even out the headphones. Yeah. Now you're out. So, yes.
Welcome to the What's Your Ness podcast. We're talking about wetness. Do you use bar soap or body wash on your wetness?
I'm scared to answer. Shoot.
You can answer. It's anonymous. I have no idea who you are, and I'm hosting the show.
Oh, okay. Body wash?
Use body wash on your wetness?
Yes.
Do you like the way the body wash washes your wetness?
I like the way the body wash washes everything. So I hit everything.
You hit everything with your wetness or with the body wash?
I like that.
What?
It's just like simple. It's like me. Like I just body wash everything. Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
So you wash your body with this wash of bodies.
What kind of body wash do you use?
Wash.
What kind of body wash do you use on your wetness?
Dove?
Hey,
Oh, a Dove, another
for-
Dove.
everyone. This is 3 for 3. You, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So okay. We just wanted to know about your wetness. So
I use Old Spice on my wetness.
bro, you need to stop that shit. That is you. What you use Axe body spray too, fucker? What the fuck?
Hey, I get a lot of compliments on how I smell from the Old Spice.
Yeah, because you're around old ass people.
No, I'm with young people now. Not like that sounded sus. I'm with people my age.
Whoa.
I'm with people my age now.
Hey, leave Bieber alone, Diddy.
All right. Okay. I walked into.
All
that
right,
one.
Call you back. We're almost done.
Okay, bye.
Wow, we got a lot of wetness coming through, and we ain't no island.
Yeah. Yeah. Peninsula, maybe.
Yeah. So so you said you have been baptized.
Yes.
How was that for you?
It was a beautiful awakening.
It brought you closer to Christ.
It brought me closer to God.
Nice.
Knowing that was an option. I didn't even know that was possible. But I let the priestess know that I was ready to be baptized, and she anointed me.
So this is another sex metaphor.
You don't like squirters?
I do.
Okay. So
I've never encountered one, but I like the videos.
Oh, well, like I said, I've been baptized. What's your favorite type of wetness to drink?
Right now, this fucking Irish Mill. I want to have another one once we wrap up here because that shit is bomb. Are we talking alcohol? Is that what we're doing now?
We're talking wetness, bro. The fucking podcast is about wetness.
A lovely girl who loves me very much and who is delicious. I love drinking their wetness. I'm drinking her wetness specifically, bro.
No, you said there, so that could be a guy too.
I was trying to be like Jendi Nooch again. But I know she identifies. She's not she, they. She's she, her, so.
Yeah, see? You mispronouncing her.
I know.
How dare you?
I just
misgendered her. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Misgendered.
I misgendered my wetness.
Shout out to Dana. Dana came on for the queerness episode and put me and Spinny in our place.
Yeah.
Well, we're really just me. Spinny is pretty great at it.
They killed it. Well, yeah.
They came on and they did their thing.
Yeah, but I will say, what were we talking about? Drinking wetness.
Yeah.
Okay, so besides the love of my life, I would say, always been a big whiskey guy, a bourbon guy, like bourbon Manhattans, but lately I've switched to tequila because I saw a video that said tequila is the healthiest alcohol.
It's the only stimulant.
Yeah, so I love tequila soda. Just keep it simple. Tequila sodas, margaritas, if you want to get a little sweet, or just straight tequila, just shots and a little lime. I get like sometimes I'm walking around and I'll like taste tequila and like want to drink it. I'm like, I don't even want to get drunk, but I have that taste. So I would get the same thing with whiskey too, though. Yeah. So whiskey and tequila. What about you? Favorite wetness to drink?
My favorite wetness to drink, like, it's just like I'm gonna go with the classic, Life Liquid. Like I fuck with Life Liquid wholeheartedly.
What is Life Liquid? Water?
H2O.
What the fuck?
H2O.
Oh, H2. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. You're making this really overly complicated.
That's racist that you could understand that. You're racist for understanding that.
I grew up right next to Ranch 99, bro. Fuck off.
Hey, man, I love that place. If you guys have never been to Ranch 99, please fucking go. Yeah. You'll find something that you want at Ranch 99.
Yeah. They got sea cucumbers there. You can fucking buy a sea cucumber. What are you going to do with it? I don't know. It's in the food section. Maybe you're going to eat it. Maybe you're going to fuck it. Did I fuck a sea cucumber? No. Why would I be talking about this? It's just they have them there. They're soft. They're gushy. They're nice. They're wet. Ranch 99.
Also, they have sushi grade salmon. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was just talking about. Oh, you know what else they have? They have fucking, what was that? It was like chicken vaginas or something. They had pork. They had pork pussy. Yeah. They had pork pussy at Ranch 99. I swear to God, this is not even a fucking joke. This is a real observation. You could buy pork pussy at Ranch 99 and cook that shit. Go home and eat you some pork pussy.
Oh, I don't know about cooking it. I'm gonna say Ranch 99 matches my freak. Hey, also, did you know sea cucumbers eat and poop out of the same hole, so you can do oral and anal at the same time with them.
Where the fuck did this conversation go?
We're talking about Ranch 99. See, because you were doing the offensive voice and you called me racist. I said, no, I grew up next to Ranch 99. I'm not racist. I'm cultured for understanding that. Yeah.
Shout out Ness Culture.
Shouts out to Ness Culture. Hey, let me ask you. We're almost to the end here. We've been going a while and we haven't even gotten to the end of your questions. Do you ever use wetness to cook?
Only with rice, really. Mm-hmm. That's the only time I use wetness to cook.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a big soup guy, or I don't crock pot stuff, so I don't really use much wetness to cook. The only other wetness I use to cook is Alfredo. When I make my Alfredo, I use a white WetNESS to make a sauce.
Nice.
I put my heart and soul into that sauce with this white WetNESS.
Yeah.
And I stir in noodle.
God, these kids they're fucking stomping up there. We should go yell at them, get drunk, and yell at these children after.
I don't think that's a good idea. So
neither do I, because it's my landlord's kids, so it's gonna be nice.
So yes, do you ever use WetNESS to cook?
Yeah, same as you. Actually, before you leave tonight, if you want, I could heat up some of this really good chicken and rice casserole I made. It's got some WetNESS in it. It's delicious. Extra raisins.
Extra raisins. I knew you were gonna fucking say that. You guys don't ever trust Spinny.
Yeah.
He always gonna say it. He gonna say it.
Yeah. It's because I'm clear. Us clear people like the raisins. Yeah. Rice. That's it. Soups, fucking sauce, bolognese sauce, put some red wine in there. You got the tomato sauce you put in there, a little cream, Yeah, it's good. WetNESS is great in cooking. You can't just be all hard and dry all the time. You need some soft and wet in your dishes.
Yeah.
Healthy balance.
I concur. You definitely, especially with this cold, wet weather we're having. You got to take some of that WetNESS from outside, bring it inside, and put it in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does making it rain mean?
Spinny, you really don't know what fucking making it rain means?
Look, I've been outside today. And I think I do know what it means.
Okay,
People on the freeway driving crazy. They're making the sky is making it rain on us,
bro. But no, okay. So before your people came and killed all of the Native Americans, they used to do a rain dance. And this rain dance used to make money fall from the sky while women half nude danced on a pole.
What?
Yes, it's a Native American tradition.
Wow.
And them, while music is playing, they used to make it rain, and the rain would fall. The precipitation would be of currency. Large bills. No, small bills only.
This sounds amazing.
Yes, you have to come to one of my Native American meetings where we make it rain.
I would love to come and apologize on behalf of my people, because it sounds like we really fucked that one up.
Yeah. You guys could have been a part of it, but you fucked it up. But I will bring you in, and I will teach you the dance of the rain.
Cool.
Cool, you motherfucker. When's the last time you witnessed WetNESS? I just and look, that's why I wrote that question, because I just wanted to say WetNESS.
Yeah.
Well, so you don't have to answer, but I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I would say today on the road, literally right earlier when I had to walk outside to ask my landlord if you could park in the driveway, and he told me no. I was getting fucking dumped on.
I was just about to say, when I was trying to fucking get from the car into here, left with this fucking WetNESS.
Yeah.
It was fucking pouring. My hair was getting wet.
But I'm grateful that was the last time, and it's not tonight on the floor out here as it was a year ago when some shit got clogged and there was fucking WetNESS all over this living room floor. But shouts out to my landlord for fixing that and cleaning that up right away when I told him. He's very responsible. Okay. Nice wet boy.
Let's run this last question, bro.
Okay.
I want to answer it.
How do you stay dry when it's too much WetNESS around you?
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you.
Talk to me.
I'm super duper wet. Shout out Acktup. So I have no idea, because every time I get around the WetNESS, more WetNESS comes. It just keeps coming back to back sometimes, I've been told. So I have no idea how to stay dry, because it's just like when I put my dryness into WetNESS, somehow it multiplies the wetness tenfold.
Yeah.
I don't see how you put something dry into something wet and it makes it wetter, but I do it.
It's the miracle of human existence.
Yeah, self-lubricating genitals.
Self-lubricating organs.
Yeah.
For me, just a washcloth. You ever, just a nice little dry cloth. You need a little dabble, do you?
Don't ever fucking dry wipe yourself, bro. Always go wet that cloth.
Have you ever had that happen where things get too wet, and then the person that you're with, they take a quick break and just to just do a little dab off, just because it's like very wet everywhere.
Are you trying to one up me, bro? No, I've never witnessed that.
Sucks to be you.
I have dove into some wetness until it was no longer wet.
Oh,
I've done it that long.
that's the opposite of what I was talking about.
I know, because you don't
You just one down me.
Yeah. Because you get in there and you just make a mess and then you're done. I stay in it until it's done. Like, is this thing? It's shut. It's closed. Okay. I'm done now. Then
Jesus Christ,
in there till it's closed.
man. I hope you at least leave a good tip.
I was tipping all night.
Tipping on fofos. Hey, any final wet things to say to the people before we get out of here? We've been going almost an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes here.
Hey man, this is a good one. So
we're very wet tonight.
Yeah, man. Hey man.
In Bay Area terms, folks, we're not smoking sherm.
Speak for yourself. So yeah.
Okay. Say
yes. Wetness brought to us by Alex Grate Yourself. Myself. That's how wet this is. Mm-hmm. I make a mean Irish mule. Ask anybody. I make a fucking mean Irish mule.
I'll vouch. That was great. I want one.
I fucking love these. And the thing I like about this specific wetness is that there's no sugar added. No added sugar, so no headache in the morning. So when you're out here experiencing wetness, whatever your preferred wetness is, choose happiness. And I think choosing whatever specific wetness you enjoy is choosing happiness. Whether it be, self-lubricating organs, tequila, vodka, water, or whatever. Pools, baths, showers, fucking
bidets. Can't believe I didn't even mention a bidet once in this whole episode. We're talking about wetness.
All that wetness is choosing happiness. There's so much wetness for us to enjoy on this beautiful sphere of water and land. So while you're out enjoying all your different facets of wetness, choose happiness. So next time that you dive into some wetness and you think about this episode and you're using someone's self-lubricating organs and your self-lubricating organs are entering their self-lubricating organs.
Pre-cum.
When you're both pre-cumming on each other, I want you to always choose happiness. And in that moment, choose wetness.
Hell yeah. Stay wet, folks.
Stay super duper wet. Super duper wet.
Hey, shouts out Acktup.
Shouts out Acktup, man.
Okay, last little thing. You remember that song that was like, Acktup says, get in the bed. Acktup says, take off your clothes. It was like kind of weird. Me and Rob remember Unc showed it to us, and we were like, "This is like it's kind of creepy," but it was really funny. But I don't know.
I've never heard that Acktup song.
Yeah,
hopefully we can look it up.
Yeah, hopefully we can find it somewhere. Anyways, shouts out to Acktup. Yeah. Shouts out to all you people out there. Thank you for sticking through this. If you made it this far to the end, this is the end. We're getting wet, and we got a jet. So until next time, it's a What's Your Nest podcast. We'll see you around.
Yeah, those people don't get wet at all, bro. No. I'm the wettest. You saw how much wetness was calling my phone? Like,
yeah.
I'm like doused in this shit.
Yeah, and thanks for taking off your fucking shoes, by the way. You now got a little wetness on my floor here.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I pre-cum a lot.
Cool.